how to do the Cherry Lola treatment and the maximum hydration method. Now, I'm not going to do it through the series of the 2 weeks, which is really what you're supposed to do to kind of get your hair at that maximum level. Usually what I do is I just do it for maybe a day or 2 at the max. I did go through the whole process before, but I feel like when my hair really needs a bounce back, if I just do this for 1 day, it works for me. Now, you really want to do the maximum hydration method if you have 4C hair, especially low porosity. Why? Because it's hard for our hair to retain moisture, retain water, the products that we're putting inside of our hair. And so I realized that my hair, because I do wash and goes a lot, has not been retaining much moisture at all. Like, I would put my products in and my hair is kind of just like, it's not curly like it usually is. And I know it's because I blow dried my hair because I wanted to do different styles with it. That was, I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, but now I have to kind of go through this process to kind of rehydrate my hair. And so it's called the maximum hydration method because by following all the 5 steps that there are for the method, it really brings your hair to a point where it can really retain and withhold all the moisture and products that you're putting into your hair. And so today I'm gonna show you the first kind of pre-step, which you only wanna do once every few months. You don't really want to do the Cherry Lola treatment all the time, especially since, maximum hydration method also includes baking soda. So I don't like to go crazy with it because I don't want my curl pattern to loosen so much. So the goal here for me is just to have my curls bounce back. And as I take you through this process today, I think you're going to see that even just doing it for 1 day, you're going to see a real good and fast effect for your curls to just bounce back and be able to retain moisture. Again, if you haven't been seeing that, then you will see some progress with that. And there was a time a couple years ago where I did go through that whole 2-week process of doing the maximum hydration method, and I saw effects that have lasted with my hair for years, and a curl pattern that I wasn't seeing before. So again, this is just a quick way for me to kind of bounce back and get my curls popping like they were. Now, I'm gonna walk you through the Cherry Lola treatment first, and you're gonna need a bowl to mix. You're gonna need some plain Greek yogurt. Don't do yogurt that has like strawberries or blueberries or other fruits in it, because I did that once because I was lazy. I didn't want to go to the store and buy plain, and I had like chunks of strawberry in my hair. So don't do that. You're gonna need liquid aminos. You can find this at your grocery store. Usually health stores mostly have it. It's hard to find it like at a Walmart or something like that, or a Target. But if you go to, like a Whole Foods, you're definitely gonna find this. You're gonna need baking soda. You don't wanna do too much. Like I mentioned earlier, too much baking soda is going to leave your hair, your curls very, very loose. You wanna just, don't go hard on the baking soda. Like, I like to just put I know some recipes call for 2 whole tablespoons. I barely like to put half a teaspoon of it, because yes, it's supposed to clarify your hair, but I don't want my curl pattern to be super loose. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add an overripe banana in there as well. Not all of it, just about half of it inside of my mixture, just to kind of add some more nutrients and protein to my hair. Again, I don't like to do a lot of protein treatments on my hair. This is why I'm saying I like to do this I do this like once a year, right? Because especially with low porosity, we don't need a lot of protein in our hair. And so that's why you don't want to do this treatment very often. So I'm going to walk you through the process, and then for the Cherry Lola, and then I'm going to show you how to do the other ones. But anyways, let's get to it. So the first step is the Cherry Lola treatment, which should be done every 2 weeks. So after that, you're just going to skip this first step. I'm taking a 5.3 ounce Greek yogurt, and I'm just putting it in the bowl to start off my mixture. You can use more Greek yogurt if you'd like to have more hair mass, but I just stuck to the personal size. Then you're going to take the liquid aminos, and you're going to add about 2 tablespoons. I added a little bit more, but you're going to mix it together, and it's going to be very fluffy, kind of like some whipped cream. I really like liquid aminos because it helps with excessive hair shedding and breakage, and it really helps your hair retain moisture. So it really doesn't make a difference if you want to add a lot more to your mixture. I'm going to add some baking soda. Again, I don't add too much because I don't want loose curl pattern. So I just add about a pinch or 2 into the mixture. So you're just going to mix all that together. now I'm getting ready to get my ripened banana. I will say I made the mistake of not mushing it together, and so I had little chunks of banana stuck in my hair that took me a while to get out. So I will say, if you can, blend it up into a blender instead of just mushing it with a fork, because I made that mistake and I had chunks that, you know, took a while to get out of my hair in the shower. So just a little pro tip for you. So now the mixture is coming to completion, and I'm going to get ready to put this into my hair. When you are applying it to your hair, I want to remind you that make sure your hair is dry, but make sure it's detangled. You're going to want to apply it from the root to the tip, and you can leave it on for about 2 hours. The longer, the better. Alright, so now that we have our mixture all smooth and ready to go, it's hard to see that, there we go. You are going to apply this to your hair while it is dry. Don't wet your hair, don't put product on it, just apply it to your hair as is from your tip to your root. So that's what we're just going to do right now with our mixture. Alright. Alright, so I applied as much as I could into my hair. So once you've just applied as much as you can, you kind of want to run your fingers through. Make sure it's penetrated your scalp. Make sure it's all in there. I was able to get my whole entire head. So now I'm just going to wrap my hair up. I'm gonna leave it in for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna rinse it off, and I'll show you the next step in the maximum hydration method. So again, once you do all this, wrap it up, put a cap on, put a plastic grocery bag, whatever you need to do just to get some heat so it penetrates in your scalp and inside the hair cuticles, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, it's been about 1 hour since I've done the Cherry Lola treatment, so now I'm gonna take off this cap that I made out of a plastic bag here, and I'm going to rinse my hair, and then I'll show you the next step of the method. Now that I've rinsed my hair, I am going to do the next step, which is when you take some leave-in conditioner. I'm going to be using the Mael one right here, just because I don't want to waste the one that I use for my wash and goes, which I really, really love. And so I'm going to put some of this into a microwave-safe bowl. I'm going to microwave it for about 30 seconds. Apply it to my hair and then leave it in my hair for about 15 minutes. Now, if you don't want to do that whole step of microwaving your leave-in conditioner, then you can also just apply it at room temperature and then just kind of keep it on for an extended amount of time, maybe 6-7 hours, or maybe even overnight. So this is just a quick way, that way that it's nice and warm, it'll penetrate into my hair follicles. So that's the next step to this process. Alright y'all, so I just finished rinsing the leave-in conditioner out of my hair, and I'm going to do the second to last step, in which I use the Indian healing clay to put on my hair. I'll leave it on for about 20 minutes. And so I just like to put, I don't really measure, I just kind of like put as much as I think I'll need, and if I need to add more I will. Put about, you can see that much in the bowl, and then you just mix it with warm water until you get a good consistency. So I'm just gonna do that right now, put it in my hair. This is one of my favorite parts just because you just start to see the curls just pop. So let's get to it. Alright, so now that I've let it sit for about 30 minutes, it is hard and crispy, which I don't want to get too hard. I'm going to rinse it off and do my wash and go using my two favorite products, which is the Miss Jessie's Leave-In Condish. Holy grail, it is amazing, it is awesome. This honestly makes my curls feel super moisturized, and it makes my curls pop just this alone. But I'm also going to use the Myel Coil Sculpting Custard, which is these two together honestly make my curls just pop with my wash and go. And I just got this one, and this is one I will be buying a lot. I know I usually use flaxseed oil for my wash and goes, but this is something quick and easy. I don't have to make it, don't have to leave it in the fridge. I literally just boop, take it off and take off the cap and put it on my hair. So I will say that the key to a popping wash and go and making sure that the ingredients really just permeate inside of your hair follicles is to do it when your hair is damp and wet. So I'm going to do this in the shower when my hair is super wet, apply both of these, and then I'm going to show you my results. Alright y'all, so just got out of the shower and I just rinsed it off and applied my products. As you can see, my hair is super bouncy, it moves. That's a way that you can tell, okay, my hair has been hydrated, and my hair will be like this for most of the day now. And you can see, I'm gonna kind of get a little closer, you can see the curls, okay? This is water and those two products I showed you. So sometimes I'll just like to style this and kind of part it and, you know, put it in a way that I like. But most of the time, if I'm just doing something quick, like going to the gym or going to work, I'll just like to take a hairband and kind of put this up pineapple style. Just kind of push everything up. And also, just the key to this is also a lot of shaking. Like, I was vigorously shaking my head so that the product could penetrate in my hair. So I'll just do a style like this. Let me dry a little bit. Kind of dry on the edges. And then, as you can see, it's still super bouncy. You can see these curls. We're looking fabulous. I didn't apply too much product because I'm not doing much for the rest of my day. But I did want to see, you know, just show you the effect. Like, even as you can see as I'm stretching down, you can just kind of see those curls looking good. And so what I'll do after I just kind of push my hair up is I'll take some gel. I like to use Gorilla Gel. That works. Gorilla Snot works really, really well for my hair, but I also like to use this 24-hour edge tamer as well. So I'm gonna do a mixture of both. This one's kind of, I left it open so it's a little bit gooey, but I'm gonna try out and see. I just like to kind of apply some gel to my hair, so just kind of get those edges locked up and smooth. I like to take a little bit like of some hairs down here and kind of twist. I really like the Gorilla Snot. It does not leave a white flaky residue. Now this one right here does if I don't apply oil after it. So I'll apply this and then put a little bit of almond oil on it and my hair won't be flaky. And I like that one more for like my baby hairs up here when I do them. And I'll show you how that looks like. So I'll just showing you real quick what I usually do. It does not take me a while to kind of achieve this look. Just gonna twist. Just like that. Twist down like that. And I also will bobby pin, which I'll do later in the back because you can see like my back's a little bit short, so I'll just bobby pin as well. That way none of the hairs are sticking in the back. And so just do that quickly. And I honestly feel like my curls are looking more hydrated than ever, and I can see the definition that I usually like to see. It's very soft as well, which I'm happy about. Because I'm telling you, when I blow dried my hair and I tried to do my wash and go, my hair was looking flat and there were no curls, and I was like, yep, it's time for the max hydration. So yeah, sometimes I'll like double apply stuff too. Like I'll take this and kind of use it. I don't like to put so much gel because I don't want my hair to get super crispy. So there's that. It's not like my favorite, but it works. It works. I'm not going anywhere, so it works better when my hair's a little bit more dry. And I'll usually like tie something around to really just flatten it up as well. I'm just gonna try to dry my baby hairs a little bit more up there. And I'm gonna take the 24-hour and just kind of use my fingers. Sometimes I use a toothbrush head, Sometimes I really don't care, to be honest, because I'm just in kind of a rush in the morning. So I just do what I can, honestly. This is like not a priority for me all the time. Literally just making sure I look okay and presentable is my goal. Just do that. Looks decent. So yeah, I'll just do that. Alright y'all, so this is a final look after I did the max hydration method and I tied my hair up, I did all that stuff, so this is the final look. Let me know if you have any questions about the process. I'll probably honestly do this 1 or 2 more times this week just because I want to see some more definition. So I will definitely be doing the clay mask again. But anyways, I'm super pleased with the results. My hair is super soft and I know the next time I do my wash and go, I'm going to see better results. With my curls, and they're just gonna be super defined. My hair is just prepped and ready for all types of moisture. And so yeah, just let me know if you have any questions and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.